making videos can get messy because ideas shift, plans change, and not everything goes the way that it should. The process isn't always perfect, but I create it anyway. Whenever I introduce myself, the first question I always get,
so what do you actually do?
And it's simple really. I do a lot of things, but I'd say I'm a director. At the end of the day, it's all just pixels, and I cut them together and try to make them look good. So it all starts with an idea. Then it moves into planning and prep. Once we have that locked in, it's time to shoot. After shoots, I head back home to edit and really bring it all to life. At this point, it's usually late, the sun's set, and it's quiet outside. It means I can lock in and start working.
Okay, but what's designer hours? And get one of your mates to explain it.
It's like a time that you put away for you to lock in, you know. We're like, here we go again, design hours. You post it like as if it's like an event. It was solid, man. It was solid.
My timeline piles up with layers, text, and effects. And to make things even more complicated, I use plugins to get the color grade to the point I want it to be. What I found is that each project has a different feel, so it needs different music and different sound effects as well. And after a few changes, the video is basically done, but there are a few things that make creating a bit harder than you might think. Sometimes I spend hours crafting and creating sequences, and by the end, I barely like what I've even made. At the end of the day, we all want to keep improving, so sometimes I hold back on sharing what I've made in case it's not as good as the last. I get inspiration from everything, so my mind is always working and I'm always writing ideas down. And it's great until I hit a wall and the good ideas just stop. Being a director means freedom to explore new art forms, lead teams, and really watch my ideas come to life. So knowing execution is important. I've learned that sometimes putting it out there is better than keeping it hidden forever. I treat every project as a step forward. No matter how it turns out, it's always progress. Whether it's a new connection, a new client, developing a new style, or improving my edits, there's positives in each and every project. The only way I've learned to get through creative blocks is by stepping back. It means planning my days better, or even missing out on opportunities. Because I'm always looking for the small wins. It makes those late nights really worth it. So even if it feels like everyone's watching, or like no one is, I'll create it anyway.